Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today on Senior Fitness with Meredith. So today's workout, we will be doing a beginner level workout seated in our chair using our weights for resistance, or you can just do range of motion. So what we're going to be doing is compound movement. So we're going to start with single movement, lower body, then an upper body, then put them both together. It's going to be a nice quick workout that you can do whenever you have time. It's one of those that if you do it once, you can do it again if you have the time in the day and you feel like doing it. So, nice sturdy, comfortable chair, weights or other type of resistance, those water bottles, or just do range of motion. Have your water close by. I'll meet you back here. We'll get started. Welcome back. We're ready to get started with our seated 4-time resistance workout. So let's just start with a nice quick warm up. Let's start with a march. Just march it out. Again, get the body nice and ready. Bring that core temperature up. Get the blood flowing. Get the body moving. Nice tight core, strong straight spine. We're tall in our chair with those shoulders relaxed. Legs are marching. Big deep inhale, arms up and around. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do that one more time. Big deep inhale. And exhale. Alternate kicking out to knee and just press, press. So just warm up those knee joints. Exhale. Inhale. Just 3 more. 2. 1 more each side. Go back to the march, and then we're just going to alternate opening out to the sides and pressing our hand to the side. So open, press, open, press. Warming up through our hips and gluteals, inner thighs, outer thigh, groin, upper body's all warming up. Let's do 2 more. 2. 1 more each side. Come back to that march. If you have space in whatever you're sitting in, and you can bring that foot a little bit back, a little tap. Chest is going to go slightly forward. We're just going to tap the foot back. So legs are at 90 degrees. You're trying to bring that foot a little bit back to focus again on hamstring, range of motion, and knee joints. Get those warmed up. Kick back with those arms. 3 more. 2. 1 more. Come back up nice and tall. Just march it out. Legs stay marching. Just extend the arms up to your range of motion, then down. So press up and down, up and down. Exhale, inhale. 4, 3, 2. Last one, just march it out. Couple more breaths. Stay nice and lifted. Getting ready. We'll start the timer. Pick those weights up. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Grabbing your weights, grab water if you'd like before we get started. I'm going to pick my weights up. We'll start the timer when I say it's time. So first, a couple of movements that we will be doing. When we have our 10-second break, I'll tell you what's coming up next, but before we get started, first thing, weights are on those thighs. We're going to alternate knee raises. Second thing we're going to do with those weights, we're going to alternate our bicep curls. And like I said, we're making them compound movements, so upper and lower working together. We'll alternate knee raise and bicep curl. Right side, left side. So that's what I mean when I say compound. It's going to be lots of fun. We're only doing the sets 1 time through. Then we go on to another part of the body, upper body, lower body. Put the 2 together. All right. I'm starting the timer. We have 10 seconds before we start. Then we work for 30 seconds. 10-second rest to get our mind ready for the next thing. Let's do it. Let's have fun. 10 seconds. Remember your form. When we do things for time, we start to almost rush through it. Nice and lifted. Core is tight. Alternate your knee raises to start. Slow control. Don't rush it just because we're doing for time. Focus on those quadriceps engaging and lifting that foot up. Exhale, inhale. Breathe with it. Stay nice and lifted and proud in that seat. A little break for lower body, bicep curls, working upper body next. Palms face towards me, elbows glue into the side of the body. We're going to alternate these as well. So right comes up to the shoulder, release. Left towards the shoulder, release. Breathe with it. Keep those elbows nice and close to the side of the body. Don't let them come forward and make your shoulder do the work. Take the bicep front of the arm. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Just swing the weight. Now we put the two things together. Knee raise, bicep curl right side. Knee raise, bicep curl left. Let's go. One side, then the other. Focus upper, lower at the same time. Breathe with it, core pulled in tight. Bicep working in the upper body. Those big leg muscles, your quadriceps and lower body. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Both parts of the body, bringing that heart rate up a little bit faster. Breathe with it, take your time, and little break. Next movement, hamstring curls. We did them in our warm-up. Weights on your thighs, chest slightly forward. You're just gonna alternate tapping the toes back. So, core is tight. You're towards the front of that seat, so you should have space, no matter what type of chair that you're sitting in, that you can bring that knee a little past flexion, so it's past 90 degrees, and focus on the back of your leg, that hamstring. Tap back, tap back. Have those weights on those thighs if you're choosing to use them. Breathe with it. Chest is nice and proud. Now back of the arms. Our triceps are going to do the work. Bring the elbows nice and high. Chest stays forward. We're alternating our kickbacks. So right side, left side. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. You see where we're going with this. I know you already are thinking about what our next movement's gonna be. Keep that elbow nice and high. That string's holding it in place. Stay nice and proud through the upper body. Core pulled in tight. Back of the arm, that tricep engaging. Kicking that weight back. And then we get to put the two together. So a little hamstring curl with our tricep kickback. Let's alternate right and left. So we do right side, left side. Exhale, inhale. Keep the core engaged. Focus on your form. Again, upper and lower working together. It's easy to only focus on one part, making the mind work as well as the body. And then nice and tall. Those weights go back onto your thighs. Alternate opening legs to the side. So opening through the hip, the outer thigh, the gluteal, inner thigh groin as you come back center. Nice and lifted. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Body stays nice and tall, center of the chair facing me. It's not going to the side when that foot goes out to the side. Side arm raise. Next, weights down by your side. Put that slight bend in your elbows. Relax those shoulders down. No higher than shoulder level. You're leading from the top of your shoulder. Exhale, inhale. The top of that shoulder leads the way. They're released down. Breathe with it, not just swinging that weight. And you guessed it. We'll open right side, out to the side. We'll do that side arm raise. Then we'll do left. That bend in the elbow. Opening right and left, right and left. So think outer thigh, hip, gluteal as you press the leg out to the side. Think about the top of your shoulder as you lift that arm, no higher than shoulder level, out to the side. Nice and lifted, keep the core engaged. It's working a lot with these movements also. And a little break. Next thing, we're gonna lean back in our chair. Whew, everyone says thank you. Lengthen the legs out, keep those weights on your thighs. Alternate a nice straight leg raise. Still focus on those quadriceps, big leg muscles, getting into those lower abdominals. The hip flexors are working too, but there are secondaries, they're not our primaries. Breathe with it. Lift, lift. Range of motion different for everyone. It might be a small engagement of that quadricep muscle. That's perfectly fine. Staying back in your chair. Weights come right to chest level. Alternate extending them out in front. If that's too much with the weight, then you can go to one weight, and it would be one weight pressing it straight out. So do what feels best for the chest, the shoulders. Exhale, inhale. Even though we're leaning back in the chair, remember the core is engaged. We're keeping length in the spine. We're not slunching into that chair. We're nice and lifted, proud. Right and left. I'm gonna even it out. Release it for a second. Legs are long. Let's do each one. Right side, left side. Leg raise, press. Leg raise, press. Again, upper lower working together. That mind's thinking. Pressing from the chest, lifting from the quadricep. Good job, almost there. And time. Sit back up nice and tall. Bring those weights onto your thighs. I want you to press your hands down onto them so the chest goes slightly forward. Heel raises will be your first move. So peeling those heels up off the ground. Focusing on your calves, the lower part of your legs. Squeeze, contract, release. So we're gaining strength in our calf muscles. We're gaining strength in our ankle joints. We're gaining mobility and flexibility and strengthening in our ankles and our feet. Exhale, inhale. Now our back pulls. So feet stay planted, chest goes forward again, arms nice and long. Focus on your upper back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, release them out. Exhale, inhale. Squeeze shoulder blades, release. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale, opening through shoulders and chest as you squeeze those shoulder blades on your upper back. Now, both at the same time. So those feet stay planted, chest goes forward, arms are nice and long. The heels come up as we lift those weights towards the chest. We squeeze our upper back, release down. Squeeze, release. So think lower part of your leg into your ankles and feet. That's what we're strengthening in lower body. Think about your upper back, squeezing your shoulder blades together. That's what we're strengthening in upper body. Almost there. One more set to go. This set we're focusing on core. So lean back in your chair for your first thing. Weight stay on the thighs. We're gonna sit up nice and tall. Lift your right knee up. Release, left, release. Keeping length in the spine, I want that imaginary string to lead you right from the center of your belly to lift up, release back. Lift up, release back. No momentum, no swinging of that upper body, no pulling from your lower body and hip flexors to come up tall. Abdominals engaged, get that core working. Stay up nice and tall, arms down by your side. We're just gonna side bend, right and left. Keep length in the spine. We're not bowing to the side, we're leaning to the side. We pull up tall, lean to the side, up tall. So chest stays nice and proud. It's facing towards me the entire time. It never releases towards the floor, parallel to the floor. Nice and lifted. Down, left, tall. Our obliques, our lower back, the sides of the waist are the obliques. Working on range of motion in the spine. One more movement after this. We get to put the two together. It's a fun one. Weights will stay down by your side. Lean back in the chair. We're gonna sit up tall, right knee's gonna come up. We'll lean to the right, then lean back in the chair. So up, right knee up, lean right, release back. Sit up tall, left knee up, release left. Take each piece separately. A lot of times when we do our compound movements, we want to try and make everything one big movement. We're still focusing on individual parts of the body and form, of course. See if we'll get one more in. Left knee up, left side. Release those weights down. If you were choosing to use them, I'm going to turn my timer off and we're going to do a very quick stretch. Nice and tall in your chair. Remember, stretch just as important as your workout. I know we always want to be quick with our workout and then be done with it. Quick little stretch. Nice and tall. Twist and open to your right side. Deep inhales. Deep exhales. And through center to the left, twist and open. Come center. Bring those hands behind you if you want to interlace or walk them up the chair that you're using. Open through the shoulders and chest. And then bring them onto your lap. Hollow out the belly, arch and stretch your spine as you open up those shoulder blades on your upper back. Let's sit up nice and tall. Lengthen out through that right leg. Toes are up. We're flexing the foot, hinging forward. Feel that nice stretch and release down. Come back up nice and tall. Lift that right foot up just a couple circles in one direction. And reverse it. Let's go the other way. Release it. Let's do the left side. Leg out long, bringing those toes up. Flex the foot. Hinge forward at the hips. Feel that nice stretch down the back of the leg. Breathe into it. And come back up, lifting that left foot up, circling, couple in one direction, and then the other. We'll release that left foot down, bring our arms down by our side, just 3 shoulder shrugs. Shrug them up, inhale. Exhale, 2 more. 1 more. Now circle to the front as you open through the upper back and work on that mobility and range of motion. 1 more. And reverse it, getting that movement in your shoulders. Inhale, exhale, last one. Our 3 deep inhales, exhales. Inhale, length up overhead. Exhale. 2 more, big deep inhale, length goes up. Exhale. 1 more time, big deep inhale, length up overhead. Exhale, release it all out because you did an amazing job. Thank you so much for joining me. A nice, quick, full body, all over strong workout. We got it in. I'm so proud of you. I look forward to seeing you next time.